Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be discussing some ideas for the new special End of Ladybug. And I say ideas rather than theories because right now we only have a title and a release date, so there's not, really much to go off, so it's a bit difficult to make theories just based on a title, but I thought it'd be fun to see what everyone's come up with, and also to, calm everyone down, because I highly doubt Ladybug is going to die.
Calm down, calm down.
However, I do understand the worry. The end, implies death, the end of life, the end of her. But I also know a lot of people are concerned that it means, this is, the end of the show, that season 6 and onwards are cancelled, but they do seem to have been greenlit as far as I'm aware. We've all seen the content plan maps, and with the way Recreation ended with Lila, they've still got a story left to tell, and also interestingly, my video that showed the new season 6 stuff got demonetized by On Entertainment, and you can see the title there, the season 6 demo. So I know that doesn't prove season 6 hasn't been cancelled. Of course, seasons can be cancelled mid-production, anything can happen, financial issues, airing issues, whatever. But I doubt it, since Miraculous does seem to be SAG's most profitable property. So I'm not sure they'd do it without an incredibly good reason. So let's address the death part, since that's what everyone can seem to talk about. And the only way I think she would die is if this was an alternate universe type thing, and for example, let's say Gabriel Babes wins, but this time he sacrifices Marinette to save Emily instead of himself for saving Natalie, and that is her end, that's how she dies. But I'm not sure they do another alternate universe, parallel universe thing so soon after the reverse, but again, it's not an impossibility. But I think it's unlikely. You gotta remember, this is for 8 to 10-year-olds. I do think it's a bit far to murder Marinette, a child, the lead of the show, in a 48-minute long special. The kids will be absolutely traumatised. They'd be having nightmares for literal months. Okay, so not an impossibility, for sure, but I think it's unlikely. Don't get me wrong, I do think it would be cool, but I doubt it. Plus as well, Ladybug appears in Time Tagger as an adult, and I know we don't see her properly, but we see how old both Bunnix and Chris are, and we have yet to see the akumatization of this older version of Chris in the chronological timeline of the show. So if Ladybug is going to die or be defeated, we know at the very least it won't be until after Chris has been akumatized into Time Tagger, but I guess this is assuming that this is Marinette. I guess if she's dead, it's definitely not her, but then again, this show is for 8-year-olds, so I doubt they would kill the main character in a special. It just seems like a really weird way to end the whole show, as well. Just seems odd. Again, not impossible, but a bit strange. As we know, the titles of Miraculous episodes also are usually pretty misleading. For example, Revelation, oh my god, we all thought identity reveal, but then it wasn't. And again, end of season 4, Shadow Daddy's final attack, and again, he wasn't defeated. But he rescinded the Peacock Miraculous, so technically it was his last attack as Shadow Daddy, and I have no doubt that this title is purposely misleading as well. So let's look at some other definitions of the word end. It can be the final part of something, but not the absolute final thing. So it could be more symbolic. We don't know when this special is set at the moment, but assuming right now it's set between season 5 and 6, it could simply just be Marinette getting a new hero outfit. We've all seen this image of her by now, and it could be the end of Ladybug as we currently know her, because next season she's going through a transformation or something. In Revolution, she and Cat Noir already leveled up their powers, and so far we've only seen her use multiple Lucky Charms just the once in Recreation. So the title End of Ladybug could be more symbolic here, that she's growing up, it's the end of Ladybug as we currently know her. Or maybe it's something more simple, like the events of Kuroneko, where for whatever reason, Marinette is unable to continue as Ladybug and either rescinds it altogether, and Alia or Adrian or someone else, maybe Luca for example, since he knows her identity, take up the Ladybug Miraculous for some time, or like in Kuroneko, she wills herself to become someone else, and the Miraculous shows that, and she transforms into not Ladybug as we know her. Still using Ladybug Miraculous, but not Ladybug. I also think it's possible there may be some time travel involved, where we see Ladybug's final defeat, or perhaps her death, and this time I just mean old age, not a murder or something. But again, I'm unsure if they'd even show her dying, even if it is of something like old age. That seems a bit strange for the target audience. And I'm also unsure what plot relevance that would have for current day Ladybug. Like, I understand we might be able to see older Cat Noir and all the other older heroes, and maybe even new heroes, how they cope without her. But again, I'm unsure what that would... Like, why would they need present-day Ladybug and Cat Noir there? What plot would that offer? I'm not really sure. Another idea I've seen is that Marinette gets her Miraculous stolen, and Lila, the new Hawk Moth, is sending out Akumas, and while Cat Noir can destroy them with his infinite cataclysms now, or at least multiple cataclysms, not sure if it's infinite, he won't be able to restore the city and any damage, so people lose hope, and they think it's like the end of Ladybug, she's gone missing, and I do like this idea, but I'm kind of on the fence about it, since Faye did steal her earrings in the Shanghai special, so I like the idea. Not sure they do it again, especially in a special. However, at the same time, whilst it was a dire situation in the Shanghai special, Marinette wasn't needed for Ladybug immediately, so it is a little bit different. And I also do think they'd save Lila's debut as the Butterfly Miraculous holder until the first episode of season 6. I'm not sure they'd do it in a special. So while the specials are canon, they are rarely mentioned. Jess, Aeon and Faye didn't make an appearance again until Action and Recreation, so the specials are definitely canon, but they're basically ignored the rest of the time, and again the reverse was set after Destruction, but Shadybug, Claw Noir and Hesperia have yet to be mentioned again, so I would assume the same applies here, so whatever happens in this special more than likely will not affect the plot of season 6 and onwards, or whenever the special is set. Of course, if they are going to go with this idea that Marinette can't use her Miraculous because someone has stolen it, and Akumas are being sent out and damage is being done, I would think it would maybe be set before the end of season 5. That way Lila's debut is saved for the start of season 6. And I also think another possibility is that she could be akumatized, and it seems at first she'll have to give up being Ladybug, but finds a way around it, a bit like what she did in the episode Kwame Buster. Overall, basically, I am not sure. It's hard to speculate when we only have a title and no synopsis and no images, but literally everybody was asking for it, so I just thought it would be fun to discuss some ideas, but it could literally be anything right now. But also, not only was this video to discuss the little ideas floating around now, it was also to calm everybody down, because the amount of panic I was seeing in my comments, other people's comments on Twitter, oh my god, have a nap and then maybe have some soup when you wake up, okay? It will be okay. I really don't think the show is ending. I'm sure it will be fine. I know they don't communicate the best with the fans and stuff, but I think if the show was ending with this special, I really do think someone would have said something by now. Just my opinion, but I think we would know by now. Okay, and of course, whenever we get new images, synopsis, more information, I will let you know when I know. So the airing date at the minute is the 31st of August this year, but of course that is always subject to change. I'd love to know what you think, besties, and I'll see you in the next one.